So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Myself Ankan, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the full strategy of studying chemistry in class 12. So let's get started. First, let me tell you that I was the guy, or I should say I am the guy for whom chemistry is like a nightmare. So I'm going to tell you the most effective ways which I use to score a good marks in chemistry. So the first question comes in your mind is from where to study. There are lots of reference books like Pradeep, Dinesh, and most of your teachers will prefer that. Sorry, those. Okay. So, but let me tell you that your NCRT suggested by your CBSE board is Bible for your board exams. Nothing is going to come outside that book, and it's very easy to understand. It's not like physics. The language of physics NCRT is quite difficult to understand, but the language of chemistry NCRT is very easy to understand, or I should say is reader friendly. I don't know that if there is any term like reader friendly or not, but I think you have got it. What I want to say. Okay. Now, chemistry is divided into three parts: physical chemistry, organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry. And these three parts means each of these three parts have three different approaches. So let's discuss first the physical chemistry. How to prepare in physical chemistry. So in physical chemistry, what you need to do is first go through the NCRT book, the chapter from the NCRT book, and then make your own notes. Or else you can do is when your teacher is explaining you, you can make your running notes and go through those notes at least twice. And after reading those notes, solve the NCRT questions. Don't leave any question, whether it is in exercise or in text or examples. And after solving the NCRT, you need to buy a question bank. And I will suggest Exam Idea because I followed Exam Idea. So from Exam Idea, what you need to do is solve the previous year questions and solve again once again the NCRT mark questions. And if you feel that you can give more time to this chapter, you can also solve the suggestive questions, and or else you can just go through the suggestive questions. And if you feel that something you means a question, any question you are feeling difficult, you can solve those and then move to the next chapter. Okay, this is the proper strategy for the physical. And now let's go to the inorganic part. So for inorganic, what I found the most effective way for me is that first once at least go through the NCRT chapter. Okay, then come to the NCRT question solutions and mug up those questions, because there are only theory questions as well as structures. Yeah, do practice those structures. Your structures are going to come in your exam. Each and every structure, don't leave any structure. And then mug up all the NCRT questions. Now, where to get the NCRT question solutions? At first only I have told not to study from any reference books. Now, what you can do is there's a book called NCRT Solutions in Aryan publication. You can buy that book, and from there you will get all the intakes as well as the exercise question solutions. Or else, what you can do is you can search those questions online. You will get each and every answers online, and then write those answers in a copy and then study. I think the first option of buying the book is more effective because it will save your time. Yes, you need to spend some money to buy that book, but I think it's more effective. And after studying those NCRT questions, move to Exam Idea or the question bank you are having and study the previous year questions first. Mug up those questions again. Means you have to mug up those questions first and then move to the suggestive questions and mug up those questions also. Okay, don't leave any questions in the inorganic book, in the inorganic part. Okay, just mug up everything because you need to write at last. Whether you understand or not, I will prefer you to first understand the things. But whether you understand or not, ultimately you need to just vomit what you are eating up or what you are memorizing. You need to vomit in the exam. Okay. So I will prefer you just mug up each and every questions you are getting in the NCRT or in the exam idea. Okay. And yeah, the most important point, do write those answers because it will help you to store those answers properly in your brain. So do write those answers after reading. Now let's move to the organic part. So for the organic part, wait. Yeah, I know my looks are a bit changed because the clips which I recorded the last day actually got deleted somehow, and so I need to record it today once again. So yeah, thoda sa adjust kar lo yaar. And let's come back to the topic. So for the organic part, let me tell you that the questions which are going to be given in your question paper in the board are going to be directly from the NCRT questions, whether it is from the exercise or from the in-text or from the examples. So just practice those questions thoroughly. मतलब इतना practice करो कि खून में आ जाए. Actually, let me share you what I did in my time. Actually, as I told you, I was weak in chemistry. So what I did was I just mugged up those questions. I just practiced those questions in such a way कि मेरे खून बोला जैसे कि मेरे खून में आ गया था. मतलब if someone suddenly asked me any question, मतलब मैं easily उसका जवाब दे पाता था. और मैं ये बिल्कुल रिकमेंड नहीं करूंगा कि यू ऑल्सो डू द सेम थिंग. डू स्टडी द थियरी पार्ट, डू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट, देन गो टू द क्वेश्चंस. Okay, it makes you easier to you to understand the questions and to practice the questions. Okay, so do study the theory part and understand the concepts, then practice the question the way I told you. And now comes the objective type questions, which most of you guys have a question कि भैया आपने तो सब कुछ बता दिया कि शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस कहाँ से आएंगे, कहाँ से पढ़ने हैं, बट आपने तो ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप का क्वेश्चन के बारे में कुछ नहीं बताया जो हमारे एग्जाम्स में आने वाले हैं. सो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट द ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चंस. सो एज आई have already mentioned you about the question bank, the exam idea or any kind of question bank. So always buy that question bank, the latest version of that question bank, because when the book is republished, it is published according to the latest syllabus or the latest question paper pattern of CBSE. And I am 99.99% sure that you will get the suggestive MCQs or the any kind of objective type questions there. And they suggest in such a way that you have 90% chance of getting common. Or if you want to get 100% sure about the objective type questions, I would say that there is a book called NCRT Exemplar and it has some objective type questions. Do those questions. At least you will get 2 to 3 common questions from there because it is also from the NCRT. Okay. Yeah, don't practice all the questions, just practice those type of questions which are going to which you are going to get in your exams, the type of questions which you are going to get in your exams. Okay. And the most important part of the whole preparation strategy is revision. You maybe have I am telling that chemistry paper is very easy, that you will be getting the chemistry paper is easiest among the other subjects, means other among the other important subjects of science. But if you don't do the revision, you can't solve a single question, because revision is very important and you should do at least 1 3 times revision before sitting for the board exams. Okay. यार मैं कुछ ऐसे वैसे ऐसे हवा में कुछ बोल नहीं रहा हूँ. This strategy is proven by my friends who have done a very good result in, means like 90 95 96% who have got in their board exams. They have done this, they have at least revised the whole syllabus at least 2 to 3 times. So you also have to do this because it helps in retaining, means refreshing your minds, refreshing the concepts. So you need to revise at least 3 times before sitting in the exams. So those who have not started studying yet, do start today. And for the revision part, I will make a separate video where I'm going to tell you about how to revise the whole syllabus before the exam at least 2 to 3 times. And I will make this video after completion of the strategies of all the subjects like physics, chemistry, mathematics, and I will try to bring biology also if I get chance. And once again, I'm going to tell you the same thing, that chemistry is going to be the easiest paper among all the subjects. So those who are like me are afraid of chemistry, you don't have to be afraid. Follow the strategy I have told you. You are going to score a good marks in that subject. Now I'm going to cover a topic which I haven't covered in the whole video, that is the sample papers. There are many sample papers in the market, so which one is best? From where to solve the sample papers? Let me tell you. So every year before the board examinations, CBSE releases its official sample paper, which is according to the latest pattern and latest syllabus. So at first, solve that sample paper because there is a high chance of getting at least 1 to 2 common questions from there, and you have no, sorry, you can't take any risk of leaving any question in the examination. Okay, whether it is 1 marks or 2 marks. Okay, so first solve that sample paper, then I will suggest that buy a Aryan sample paper book because I did Aryan, so I will always suggest Aryan sample papers, and try to solve at least 6 to 7 sample papers from there. In Aryan sample papers means the books, there are 3 sections. First is with the solution, second is the solutions are given at the end, and third is with no solutions. Try to cover each section. At least if you are doing 6, then do at least 2 from each section. Like this, cover each section. Don't do the sample or don't stick to one section and and do all the 6 from that section. Touch every section, I'm telling. So guys, I think that's all for this video. Go study, best of luck for your preparations, and goodbye.